I came to this issue in the way that many have. I had an experience at the age of 13 of watching my father suffer through a horrible case of melanoma. And as the oldest child, spent many, many long days and nights with him as he was enduring a condition that I would not wish on anyone. And it was that experience that led me early on, in the early 90s, as a young legislator, to sign on to the first bill in Vermont that would allow for this freedom to move forward. And what was interesting is that people came up to me and said, we didn't expect someone who was 23 to be signing on to this legislation. Most of the people who advocate for this are people who are confronting end of life and want to make sure that they have that immediate decision. But the fact is that anyone who has a parent or a grandparent who has experienced these kinds of horrific challenges at the end of life know at a fundamental level that when it comes to these personal decisions, they should be ones that are a personal choice of that individual. What I have found as I have talked to Vermonters across the state is that it is not, as Dick said, a Republican or a Democratic issue. I would say it's a Vermonter issue. It is that same belief that Vermonters bring with them that they do not want the interference of the law in issues that are so important to us personally. And you can find people from across the political spectrum that are passionate about that belief that they should own that decision. Fast forward from that time in the early 90s when some of us in a small group were talking about this, through the incredible effort that Dick and others have taken on to bring awareness to this issue. This last campaign was a wonderful primary where Peter Shumlin and I tried to one-up each other on who was more committed to this issue. And I was delighted when he was able to prevail, because I knew that his passion was real, that he had been clear, and that he also understands that this is that opportunity for Vermont to once again take a leadership role, as we have in the past, on the issues of civil rights and civil liberties. I'm delighted to be here today with a group as part of this introduction of legislation and look forward to its speedy passage. Thank you.